Louisiana, Dak Prescott.
And this is one of the best dual threat quarterbacks in the entire country. He's won a lot of big games for Mississippi State. A lot of those have come this year. He can hurt you throwing it. He can hurt you running it. Has a receiving touchdown as well, as you see, leading the SEC with 27 total scores.
Here today, one of the better running backs in the SEC. Throw that pitch, basically an end run to Malcolm Johnson. 1 and 3 for Prescott and the Bulldogs. And he throws for the first down to DeRunya. Wilson incomplete. They wave it off.
Dials one up here.
He does. Took one down the sideline, incomplete. Fred Brown, the target in here for Prescott and the Bulldogs, who are having a tough going of it here early. That would be a first down at the 15-yard line, 2 miles.
Best wide receiver went down. They needed someone to step up in the slot. Take a look again. Make sure he caught this. He's ruled a catch on the field. Kind of hard to tell from that replay.
Replay booth did not stop it. Prescott again throwing in underneath that time. 2nd and 5, and yes, it is scoreless if you're just tuning in. Read option. Prescott breaks it to the 45-yard line.
The second most of any Power 5 player.
Stands tall, no pressure. Now he has to drop it off. There was good coverage that time. That's Robinson moving in motion. Griffin is also alongside the quarterback. Play action, keeping it in the air, incomplete, intended for Wilson. There's a penalty flag on the coverage that time.
Prior to the pass, holding number 25 defense.
Prescott goes to Wilson, and it overthrew him just a bit. That might have been a touchdown.
Prescott sit back, so lots of blitzing. You see number 18 coming right up the middle of the screen. That's Khalid Haggins. He's a safety.
Prescott goes empty in the backfield, rolls it over to the right, looking for a throwback, and he's got it. Clausell, tackle eligible. Blaine Clausell.
Illegal touching. Number 75 offense was an ineligible receiver, caught a forward pass.
No, ineligible. You got to look up here. The tight end at the very, very outside, number 18, he's got to be off the ball. So because he's covered, Blaine Clausell, he's not eligible to catch this. It was beautifully dialed up and set up. Just they didn't align properly. They had to dial him up a couple times.
Prescott keeps it, but the defense, now he throws incomplete. Prescott, end zone. Fred Brown hangs on this time.
Well, the Skyhawks bring pressure once again off the outside. Dak Prescott takes a big hit. Fred Brown just working the corner. Looks like he almost got both feet down, maybe 3 feet down. Would have been a good.
Prescott flips it to the outside, and Miles again. Miles.
Play your best effort.
Again to Miles. And there's 3 white jerseys hit him.
4 yards of offense in that game, so they got a little confidence.
Play action. Prescott has plenty of time to fire for the first down to Johnson. This is Robert Johnson also.
Brent, this is where I think Dak Prescott's made his biggest improvements this year. Progressions. He's looking left, it's not there. Looks right, comes back to his 3rd receiver over the middle of the field. It's allowing this offense to stay on schedule.
From the 49-yard line, there's Prescott keeping it and trying to pick his way.
You got to sell out.
So incomplete is the 3rd down and long here for Prescott and the Bulldogs. They need to keep it going. Griffin's the running back. Prescott looking for somebody to throw to. Takes off. He's going to run for the first down. What he does so well. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Prescott, the Heisman Trophy candidate. Run for one.
We talked about an undersized front and how they have to move around and try and cause confusion. There's a little stunt action up the middle of the field, but they lose their gap integrity. And there was a huge lane for Dak Prescott to run through at the top of this plate. This is why he is the most dangerous quarterback in the country on 3rd down. Yeah, he can hurt you throwing it, but it's his legs and these critical down and distances that have been so good for the Bulldogs.
2nd down. Prescott in trouble, and he is sacked.
The all-time sack leader at school history. He's got 17 tackles for loss. This guy lives in your backfield. But they line him up on the edge, and they pin his ears back, and off he goes.
Prescott has time and dumps it off in underneath. And that's Fred Brown, who scored the touchdown well short of the first down. They're up 21-3. You know, coach would like to give him some time off before Alabama next week. Drop.
Forces a defense to cover the length and width of the field, and his footwork and his running ability. He has the ability to take it to the house. That's not saying he's a better quarterback right now, but he's got some tools.
Attacking on the edge with Ross for a first down. A 35-17 lead into the locker room at the half. Pending the extra point of Prescott, just inside of 3 minutes left here in the first half, and could not pick his way for a first down. Tony Bell.
You're right. Yeah, you know what? Special teams plays.
Prescott strikes to the 15-yard line.
Fake jet sweeps, they fake handoffs.
Prescott keeps it in trouble. Thrown for a loss. And 4. Prescott throws back incomplete, and suddenly it is 4th down.
Guy they needed 100% against the Crimson Tide.
Griffin goes in motion, and they throw it back the other way for the first down to Robert Johnson.
These touchdowns obviously come sooner rather than later.
He rides Holloway, throws downfield incomplete. Here they've had to come from behind. They were down by 10 points down at the Razorbacks, and they rallied. 3 deep, steps up, fires incomplete. I should say complete that time, and that was a...
First read's not there. He works to his right. No, works left. It's not there. Just keep your balance over your feet. 3rd not there. You go to your 4th read on the progression.
Now Nick Griffin has checked in. Pulls down the snap. Goes for the touchdown and got it. Joe Morrow. Number 1. And still rolling.